So give us an idea really how serious of a problem are we dealing with here? Is there even really a problem to begin with? Because you have some stakeholders like the United Sugar Producers Federation. They did say last night on the big story that there's really no shortage. It's just that somebody is releasing the supply very slowly. What's your take on that?
Yeah, if you see the importation comparing last year and this year, June, we have imported around 79,304 metric tons. Last year, same month, June, we only imported 5,483. And this coming July, we imported around 63,863. And last year, only 26,040. So if you compare that, it is more higher. The importation is more higher than last year. And this August, we have already imported around 15,000 metric tons. And we have a balance of 20. So we can see around 35. So compared to last year, the import of August is only 23. So the total between last year and this year, it's 3 times higher. So we don't see any problem because the local producer is also producing. And so we are asking for the inventory. We talked to SRA and told them that, do you have any inventory of the distribution? How many are they holding, the importer and the producers? So they have to have data, no? They just project from the PSA record that was released 2 months ago. They based on that to project the stock. It's not accurate. We told them they have to ask the inventory is and the incoming so that we know what is the balance.
But sir, the food manufacturers and the beverages industry are citing a real problem, which means na hindi nakakarating sa kanila. Is this enough to warrant an importation or a green light on importation?
Yeah, maybe their supply is holding. No? So we have to know if they are directly importing or they are buying from who, so that para malaman natin kung kanino galing yan, no? So far kasi ang tingin natin is walang shortage.
Walang shortage.
May stocks.
But if I may follow up on an earlier point that you raised earlier, Rosendo, you did mention that the volume that we have at least imported for this year is way higher compared to last year. But don't you also have to factor in the fact that now the economy is more reopening compared to what we had last year? Hence, of course, the higher demand as well.
Yes, but the school is will start next month. No? I think the producer is projecting that they will have a more volume of sales. But if you see the interview last night of PIC, they're not saying that they are not the company is not getting stocks. Diba? So ang pino-project nila is baka by October baka magkakaroon ng shortage. So ang shipment naman will take only 2 weeks. So we could ang dapat gawin ng SRA is to have a meeting with the producers, the importer and distribution and the retailer para malaman kung ilan talaga ang stocks.
Sir, will this direct importation of sugar of the beverage manufacturers that the President is mulling over have a big impact on the local producers, or okay lang naman since it's going to be directly imported and possibly temporary lang?
Yeah, depende sa volume kasi eh. Kaya sabi ko dapat kausapin ang manufacturer. Kung ilan ang balance, yun lang ang ipasok. I think they are looking around 150,000 tons. No? We are looking around 100 tons. So, yun. Depende kasi sa production ng October to December.
Okay, so easy naman po to reverse that and to get
Yes.
from the if that does get approved by the president.
So we don't see any problem
Okay.
as of now up to this coming September.
Okay. Now, of course, this whole mess mas napalawak pa with, of course, sugar order number 4. And now you have SRA and DA officials resigning after this whole mess. What happened here exactly? How were stakeholders consulted before the order was even made? And what do you make of these resignations?
Yeah. They just call the importer, but we don't see the stockholder or the distribution system and the retailer. We told them that dapat tawagan lahat, no, para at least it will be much better to project what is the balance.
Okay.
Sir, question lang, bakit po lumabas to lahat ngayon? Bakit po hindi napansin tong problem with the SRA earlier on?
Yeah, kasi dapat ang mag-preside dyan is ang ating presidente, no? Ang problema kasi is Yusek Sebastian was in Malacanang August 10. Kasama yung mga fertilizer group to discuss the price of fertilizer and everything. But at that time, dapat, sinabi niya kay Presidente, we will import 300,000 metric tons. Wala siyang binanggit, no? And he just signed the volume. Dapat kasi, I think gusto ni Presidente on top siya sa lahat eh. Alam niya yung situation kasi siya ang agri-chief before importing or everything. Kasi ang sabi niya sa mga producers nung nagkaroon ng meeting is we will only import the balance. Yun ang direksyon ng ating presidente. Dapat may consultation talaga sa local. Ano ang balance, yun ang ipasok.
Of course, that that at least requires as well surveying, as what you have mentioned earlier. But now again, you have a number of officials resigning. There will more or less likely be changes in the Sugar Regulatory Administration. What do you think should be a new set of policies here that the agency has to implement to make changes here?
Yeah, to meet the local producers, that is the best. And to see, to project what is needed only to import. I think that will help the local industry to produce more. And that is the direction of our president. We should follow.